You say the white charismatic worship, by which I mean the vast, tangled, contradictory phenomena of emotionally performative, musically semi competent, come as you are evangelical rock, owes its very soul to the black church. Theft repackaged as
Yeah.
innovation. Can you talk about that?
In some ways, it's a natural part of the process that you might hear black music or you might hear black stories and songs and be inspired by that and want to take some of that and add it to your own. The genesis of that is actually very good and open minded and curious, but you cannot remove yourself from the context of America, which is the constant stealing of black work and art and ideas and labor by white people to make money. If you're going to be inspired and if you're going to look to blues or gospel, and really in terms of the streams that I come from, like the charismatic world, heavily influenced by black Pentecostalism. But I was never taught that. I was taught John Wimber came up with all of this in the late 70s, particularly the gifts of the Spirit, speaking and singing in tongues and prophecy and so forth. These are things that were held up by the African church for centuries when the Western church
Yes.
was not doing. They were then stolen literally from the land and brought here as slaves in the same way that America tends to do, begins to say, oh, this makes us feel good. We'll take it now. And that will be our innovation. That will be our revival. That will be our renewal of the Spirit. Language that we use to kind of talk about something new and innovative, but is really a theft. It's more than a borrowing. It's more than just being inspired. Was it God? Yeah, yeah. But we viewed it as something we had discovered that had no other roots or connections to history. You end up erasing black history. You erase it by saying, oh, this was just a move of God that spontaneously happened. But it is not new. It has actually happened in the black church for centuries.